Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here with your Friday morning market webcast. Daily chart real quick. The band ride ended yesterday. You can see out here a little bit of a toppy candle. Basically, we ended up with, you had double top support or resistance rather, 62.63, double bottom support, 52.53. As the day wore on, the bulls became less and less able to execute. They broke that 52.53. And what I mentioned in the room at the time was, whoever won that 10 handle range, there were 20, 30 handles on the other side of it. Well, we've come down, not quite 20. We're back into 35, 36. We've talked a lot about compression in the last couple days. Compression breeds expansion. These are the lower highs that started to brew yesterday during RTH. And finally, you had the break and the expansion downward. So we're back into the 35, 36 area. Double bottom, daily pivot support back from Monday rather. So your low here is 35. Your low here is 35 quarter. So the first order of business for the bears, if they want to get back to the daily mid band, which is what's next, down at 28, 27, they need to break 35. I think you break 35, that 27 starts to come up pretty quick. At that point, the bulls are going to have to defend down there. The bears are going to have to show even more. And unless they can turn this into a down 1.5, down 2% day, chances of the bears at some point during the day running out of gas are pretty decent. So that's where we are now. So how do we play it? So here's 5-minute chart. What we did yesterday was about 3:30. We had tried the long side during the course of the day. We were long when we put this trade out, but it was time to flip. So we took a minus 2.75, flipping from 60 half. Because after they put in this third lower high, you have to say to yourself, they're just not getting it done. If they're not getting it done, at a minimum, you're looking at a test of the range bottom there at 52.53. And if they break it, Yahtzee. I mean, here we go. So we end up doing that. We got in about 57.75, and there's the break. So we took some profits at plus 20. We continued to have 2/3 of the trade left, and off we go. So people ask, how does it work in the room? Well, here's how it works. I go on the microphone. I'm talking to them just like I'm talking to you right now, saying what I just said. They're not getting it done on the upside. If there's a time that we're going to reverse, now look, the bears blew this one. The bulls had this one. We were short here, but they couldn't finish here. But when they do this, you have to try it again. You just do. Our rules say you try it again because there is so much expansion on the back half of it that the risk reward, you can't beat it. So 57.75 versus a 59 half marker. You get the expansion down. You wake up a happy camper. And all we did was put an even stop on it after we got up a few handles, and then we just let it work. And we're continuing to let the majority of it work now. So people always want to get walked through a trade. That's how it is. That's where we stand this morning. It's been a great week. It's been a great month. It's been a great year. If this is something that you're interested in, if this is something that you do, come check us out. I think you'll like what you find. So, like I said, for today, you got to watch 35.36. You break 35.36, you bust this potential double bottom. It opens up to 27. 27 is a whole other battle. You got weekly pivot underneath that and 24 half. 24 to 27, that is going to be a lot for the bears to try to chew through over the course of the day. If they can pull that off, I'd be pretty impressed. The bulls are going to want to bounce from here ideally. You can't really take them seriously, though, until they start taking out mid-bands. 5-minute mid-band is sitting around 39.83 right now. You see the hourly mid-band at 46.78. Could we bounce from 35 to 47 and die? Absolutely. But now we see what kind of a market this really wants to be. The band ride's over. You have lower highs. We have expansion. Is the expansion going to result in another V like it did off 91.93 when we got long against the monthly pivot? Or is this going to be a more orderly set of lower highs and lower lows? Lots of questions heading into today. All right, take care. I'll be out with a midday update. We'll be all over social. Come check us out. Trade 'em well. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.